What's up, fellow gamblers? Welcome back to Straight Betting. Got two plays for today, but before we do that, let's quick recap yesterday. All right, so first play was a loser, unfortunately. We've had Julius Randle over 4.5 assists. I watched that game. The Wolves are a disaster, guys. I mean, shit. My Wolves just can't beat like a bad team. I don't know what's going on with them. And at this time of post, we do not have any potential assist numbers. However, I did watch the game. And like I said, a lot of the bet was based off of Randall getting double teamed a lot in post-up scenarios, post-up situations, and stuff like that. I'll be honest, that was not the case. It probably wasn't the best bet. He only had 3 assists. I will say maybe he had like 7 or 8 potentials off the top of my head, but that's still not great for needing 5. All right, the winner, and this one was actually good plus money. So I think if you calculate, the units lost on Randall, units won on Vooch, I think it was a slight positive for, the numbers that I gave out on the YouTube channel. It was a slight positive for the ones I sent out to the Discord, but yeah, Vucevic was like plus 130. I think he had 8 3-pointers attempted. He started off 0 for 3, just like the video I showed you guys where he started off 0 for 3, bricking wide open ones. But they just kept leaving him wide open, and, he finally made one, and I think he ended up shooting 4 for 8. So, yeah, we'll take that one. Okay, guys, first play we are running is Mark Williams over 13.5 points. Best price is at Prop Builder, minus 123, FanDuel, Caesars, DraftKings, 365, all got minus 125. And, yeah, so first thing I like to do when I'm looking at bets, I like to, you got to find a minute projection for them, right? So 23 minutes got absolutely crushed, and then another one they got absolutely crushed, 25 minutes. 29 minutes in a close game, 26 in a semi-close game, 29 in a close game, 24, 31, 34. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of variables here. If you look at the spread here, LaMelo and Miles Bridges are supposed to play. It's in Charlotte. Knicks are on the second night of a back-to-back. So it kind of makes sense. You kind of think that the Hornets would keep this one somewhat close here. Another little variable is that Moussa Diabate, who's like sharing second-string center roles, but, both of them play with Nurkic. He's questionable. I was on Twitter scrolling, right? And, looking into it. And they said it was pretty bad last time. So I think there's a decent chance he misses. And that would obviously also be good for Mark Williams. With all that being said, I'm going to project him for 27 minutes. So, guys, as you can see here, this is games with LaMelo, with Miles Bridges, who are both probable, like I said, and then without Brandon Miller. As you can see here, he's averaging 16.5 points on 27.7 minutes per game. So, like I said, we want a 27-minute projection. And with Bridges and LaMelo playing, Brandon Miller not playing, in games with them per 27 minutes, he's at 16.1 points per game. Obviously, guys, we got a nice little 13.5 line here, so I think that's pretty good value. Of course, here, guys, like I said, it's second night of a back-to-back. If you're looking at the play types, first of all, I want to say Mitchell Robinson really should not play. He really has not played much this year at all, and he hasn't played a back-to-back this year. He's rested on those games. I think he's for sure resting the back-to-back. So basically, guys, it's going to be just Cat in there protecting the rim, defending those pick-and-roll actions, guarding Mark Williams. So that is a very advantageous matchup. And as you can see here, the New York Knicks are allowing the second most points per game to the pick-and-roll man, which is obviously great. Mark Williams scores 23% of his points there. Let's see. Yeah, 79% of his points come from the restricted area as well, where the Knicks allow the 9th most points per game. So that's another good aspect of it. So, yeah, guys, it's Mark Williams' play. It was researched by Props Madness, if you haven't heard of it already. It is the best research tool on the market by far, in my opinion. I was honestly a complete square, didn't even understand play types, didn't understand really the game of basketball. And then getting into Props Madness really taught me that, defensive schemes and stuff are really the most important thing. Obviously, Props Madness has all these filters and stuff too. Like I said, it was very easy to find games with LaMelo in, with Miles Bridges in, with Brandon Miller out. So if you guys are interested in becoming, serious NBA bettors, and also WNBA, because they do have WNBA for Props Madness, and it's really the same thing as NBA basically with the play types and stuff. Yeah, but if you are interested in that, make sure to check out Props Madness using code SB25. This guy came through for us yesterday. I see absolutely no reason not to go back to him today. This might be the best individual matchup for Vucevic to let it rip from deep, if we're being honest. So, I mean, we looked at all the graph stuff last video. We saw that he has a pretty good overall hit rate going over. So, just like blindly speaking, right, getting plus money on this is pretty good. It's plus 130 at Bet365, which is awesome. But, guys, I don't know if you've ever watched Jonas Valanciunas play basketball before, but the dude is probably the least mobile center in the league. I wish I could find some film And Jonas Valanciunas just has not played, on the Kings at least, he has not played against any mobile centers, which he actually guarded because, they would cross-match with Cat and stuff. I don't think Vucevic is worth cross-matching. He's a very slow center, just like Jonas, but he can shoot. So, yeah, basically, guys, Vucevic, good hit rates and stuff. Like I said, probably going to play 28 to 30 minutes once again. It is a back-to-back, I will say, so maybe he does get rested. And if he gets rested, guys, and you're watching this video, just bet Zach Collins over threes. Literally, whatever center is going up against Jonas Valanciunas, they're going to let it rip. Like I said, guys, this is 28 to 32 minutes. Vooch is over in 14 out of 22 games. But yeah, guys, I mean, Jonas Valanciunas, this big lumberjack, this dude just does not move at all. So he won't be able to get out to the perimeter and contest Vucevic's threes. This is just an absolutely great matchup. So quick summary, guys. We are running back Vucevic over 1.5 threes. I have to play it at plus money against Jonas Valanciunas. Like I said, this dude just cannot move to save his life. Very immobile. Not going to be able to get out to the perimeter to contest Vucevic's threes. And like I said, if he doesn't play, he doesn't play. Make sure to attack Zach Collins. That's exactly what I'll be doing. And then, of course, also Mark Williams, 13.5 points. Like I said, pretty good numbers on a permanent basis. Like I said, he was 16.1 points per game in games without Brandon Miller, games with LaMelo, games with Miles per 27 minutes. Moussa Diabate might sit. If not, still think he gets around 27 minutes. I think, Moussa sits, he might be around 30. So, yeah, against Cat, they give up a ton of stuff. Cat really can't guard a pick and roll great. Doesn't really offer much rim protection. Like I said, Mitchell Robinson should sit. So, yeah. Let's go 2-0 today, guys. Make sure to like and sub to the channel if you guys enjoy this type of content. And, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.